person you showed me, but I never knew who was standing behind the glass. Ooh, silver light, broken reflections. Ooh, was it love or an illusion? I met you in a room full of shadows, when nobody had to tell the truth. You showed me all the colors I wanted, and I painted my world around you. You became my perfect reflection, the answer to everything I lacked. I became the dream you were chasing, a picture you never looked past. We were two hearts made of mirrors, holding on to something we created. Every kiss felt like forever, every lie was beautifully painted. I memorized the way you smiled, you memorized the words I said, but somewhere between the reflections we forgot who we were instead. And the glass started shaking when the truth came through. All the pieces were falling, and I saw the real you. We had mirror hearts falling for the images we made, two perfect strangers dancing inside a beautiful mistake. You saw what you wanted, I hid what you couldn't love. We were chasing reflections instead of who we really were. Now the glass is broken and the shadows finally show the people underneath that we never got to know. We had mirror hearts, but they were never made of gold. I found your secrets in the silence, the parts of you you kept away, the scars behind your perfect picture, the fears behind the words you never said. You found the cracks inside my armor, the moments I pretended I was fine. You realized I wasn't your angel, and I realized you weren't mine. We built a castle out of illusions with a foundation made of dreams, but every wall was just a reflection of the people we wanted to be. Now every photo feels like a stranger, every memory feels unclear. Was I loving your true heartbeat, or just the version that appeared? And the glass kept breaking, piece by piece on the floor. We couldn't find each other behind the mask anymore. We had mirror hearts falling for the images we made, two perfect strangers dancing inside a beautiful mistake. You saw what you wanted, I hid what you couldn't love. We were chasing reflections instead of who we really were. Now the glass is broken and the shadows finally show the people underneath that we never got to know. We had mirror hearts, but they were never made of gold. Maybe in another lifetime we meet without disguise, no painted faces, no beautiful lies. Maybe we would have loved each other, not the dreams we created, not the perfect reflections that slowly separated. But tonight I walk away from the person in the glass, because love in a memory won't bring the future back. We had mirror hearts and we shattered in the rain. All the beautiful illusions couldn't hide the pain. You were never my savior, I was never your perfect one. We were just two lonely people trying to become someone. Now the glass is broken, but I finally see the truth. I wasn't losing you forever, I was losing who I thought you knew. We had mirror hearts and now we're finally free. Silver light, empty room, two reflections faded, two hearts moving on. Ooh, ooh, mirror hearts, mirror hearts. floors above the city lights. There's a door that still remembers us. Oh, room 707. Oh, where we become strangers again. I saw your shadow in the elevator mirror. Same black dress, same tired eyes. You look like someone I used to know, from a life we had to leave behind. Outside the city kept on moving. Cars were burning through the rain, but inside those four walls we were frozen, like nothing ever had to change. You still knew the hidden place for the key, the one behind the old flower frame. Used to whisper my name like a secret, like we were never the ones to blame. Every year on the same December night, we returned to where we lost our way. Two different worlds waiting outside, but the room makes us forget their names. And I know when the morning comes, you'll walk away like you always do. But for one more night in this silence, I get to belong to you. In hotel room 707, we're ghosts living in yesterday. The city knows nothing about us. The world can't take this place away. Behind that locked door, we're more than memories, more than the promises we broke, more than the lives we chose to lead. In hotel room 707, and time never learns how to move. Every year I lose you again, every year I find you. You told me about your new apartment, the life you built without my name. I smiled like I wasn't hurting, like hearing it didn't feel the same. I showed you pictures of my new beginnings, places you've never been. But every road I took after leaving somehow led me back again. The rain was falling on the window, like tears from a different sky. We sat there counting all the reasons why we couldn't say goodbye. Maybe we were never meant forever, maybe we were only meant to burn, like a photograph inside a drawer that you hide but never throw away or return. And I know this isn't a fairy tale, no angels waiting at the door, but every time I leave your arms, I want you even more. In hotel room 707, we're ghosts living in yesterday. The city knows nothing about us. The world can't take this place away. Behind that locked door, we're more than memories, more than the promises we broke, more than the lives we chose to lead. In hotel room 707, time never learns how to move. Every year I lose you again, every year I find you. Maybe someday the key won't work, maybe someday we'll forget the floor. Maybe the rain will stop falling and we won't come back anymore. But until that day arrives, until the lights finally fade, I'll keep one night in my heart where you still call my name. In hotel room 707, where the skyline touches the rain, where two people pretending we're strangers while feeling everything the same. Behind that locked door, the world disappears, and for a moment we're young again, before the goodbye appears. In hotel room 727, I know I shouldn't want you to stay, but every year when midnight calls, I still take the elevator the same way. 7 floors up, one hidden key, one East hotel room 707 3 The city is asleep, but we're still running. Ooh, under neon skies, where we tell the truth tonight. I picked you up beneath the broken streetlight. No words, just your hand finding mine. The rain was falling on the windshield slowly, like the city was giving us time. We drove past places full of memory, past the corners where we learned to lie. You said, do you ever miss the person we were before we said goodbye? The skyline was glowing like a warning, red and blue reflections in your eyes. For once we stopped pretending we were strangers. For once we let the silence die. And I know when the sun comes up, we'll become who we were before. But tonight there's nothing between us, no walls, no locked doors. Under neon lights you told me everything, all the words you buried deep inside. Every scar, every secret, every memory, every reason you still stayed in my mind. We were two lost hearts on empty streets, chasing something we could never keep. When the morning comes, we'll disappear. But tonight you're finally here. This is our neon confession, a truth that only midnight knows. A love that lives in the shadows, where nobody else can go. You said you hated how we faded slowly, how we let our fire turn to smoke. I said I hated that I still remember every promise that we broke. We passed the places where we used to laugh, the coffee shop, the old downtown sign. Funny how a city full of millions still feels empty without you by my side. Your voice was shaking when you told me you were the one I couldn't replace it. And for a second all the broken pieces fell back into their perfect place. But the horizon started changing colors, the stars began to lose their glow, and we both knew the night was ending, taking us back to what we know. Under neon lights you told me everything, all the words you buried deep inside. Every scar, every secret, every memory, every reason you still stayed in my mind. We were two lost hearts on empty streets, chasing something we could never keep. When the morning comes, we'll disappear. But tonight you're finally here. This is our neon confession, a truth that only midnight knows. A love that lives in the shadows, nobody else can go. Maybe we were never meant forever, maybe we were only meant to burn, like headlights fading in the distance, like a lesson we refuse to learn. If tomorrow makes us strangers again, if we go our separate ways, I'll remember how you looked at me when the city turned your tears to rain. Under neon light, we stopped pretending. For one night we were finally free. No more running, no more hiding, no more fighting what we feel. We were two lost hearts on empty streets, finding something we weren't supposed to keep. When the sunrise takes you away, I still hear what you couldn't say. This was our neon confession, a secret written across the sky, a love that only existed between midnight and goodbye. 3 a.m. The streets are empty again. city remembers. Need no confession. The clock strikes midnight, the world begins again, and somehow I'm still here with you. Same moonlight, same heartbeat. Ooh, another night begins. I remember the night we first met, underneath a sky full of stars. You were standing beneath the streetlights, like a wish I made from afar. We danced while the city was sleeping, forgot about everything outside. You said, promise you won't leave me. I said, I'll stay by your side. Then the morning came without warning. The sunlight touched your face, but instead of saying goodbye, we woke up in the same place. The clock was back at midnight. The world had lost its time. And I realized forever wasn't always paradise. At first we called it magic, a dream we couldn't lose. But every endless moment started feeling like a wound. Because the night never ends, and we're trapped inside the stars, living the same memories over and over in the dark. I still love you like the first time, I still need you like before. But eternity is a prison when you can't find the door. The moon keeps shining above us, the clock refuses to move. The night never ends, and I'm still here with you. We watch the same rain falling on the same empty streets, heard the same song playing from the same old melody. You stopped asking about tomorrow, I stopped looking for the sun. We became ghosts in a moment that was never meant to run. I started seeing the sadness hidden behind your eyes. You were tired of forever, even though you were by my side. We had everything we wanted, no goodbye, no pain, no end. But maybe love needs a sunrise to know where it begins. I would give you every lifetime, I would choose you every time. But even endless love can break when it runs out of time. Because the night never ends, and we're trapped inside the stars, living the same memories over and over in the dark. I still love you like the first time, I still need you like before. But eternity is a prison when you can't find the door. The moon keeps shining above us, the clock refuses to move. The night never ends, and I'm still here with you. Maybe we were given forever just to learn how to let go. Maybe some beautiful moments were never meant to grow. If tomorrow finally finds us, if the sunrise breaks through, I'll let the world keep turning, even if it means losing you. Because loving you forever was never the mistake. The mistake was believing forever meant we'd stay the same. Now the night is slowly fading, I can feel the morning come after all these endless hours. Maybe we're finally done. I'll remember every second, every star we ever knew, every midnight that I spent falling back into you. is moving, the stars are fading. For the first time, we can say goodbye. The night ends, the night ends, the night ends. They told us love was supposed to save us, but nobody warned us what we would become. Ooh, falling from heaven, ooh, into your arms. I met you underneath a broken sky, where the stars looked like they lost their way. You were a dream with a dangerous heartbeat, a prayer I was never supposed to say. We were two souls made of innocence, two hearts that never knew the flame. But every secret we kept in the darkness slowly started changing our names. You took my hand through the shadows, I follow you beyond the light. We knew the road was forbidden, but we kept running into the night. The angels whispered that we were falling, the heavens told us to turn around. But when I looked into your eyes, I found a place I wanted to drown. Maybe we were never meant to be saved, maybe we were never meant to stay pure. But if loving you is a sin tonight, then I don't want a cure. I wear a crimson halo, burning above my head. A little piece of heaven, a little taste of regret. We were angels in the beginning, before the darkness took control. Now we're dancing with the demons just to keep each other close. If this love is our destruction, if we lose everything we know, I'll still follow you forever. With my crimson halo, I remember when we were strangers, before the fire touched our skin, before your name became my weakness, before I let the darkness in. We traded pieces of our souls for moments we could never keep. Built a kingdom out of secrets where only you could rescue me. The world called us broken, said we were too far gone, but they never felt the gravity that pulled our hearts along. Every scar became a promise, every tear became a sign that even in the deepest darkness, your heart was still touching mine. Maybe heaven closed its doors, maybe we crossed the line, but I would rather fall with you than live without this fire inside. I wear a crimson halo, burning above my head. A little piece of heaven, a little taste of regret. We were angels in the beginning, before the darkness took control. Now we're dancing with the demons just to keep each other close. If this love is our destruction, if we lose everything we know, I'll still follow you forever. With my crimson halo, when the final light is fading and the sky forgets our names, would you still hold my hand inside the ashes of the flames? Because I don't need forgiveness, I don't need wings to fly. I found my kind of heaven looking through through your eyes. Maybe we were born to wonder, maybe we were born to fall, but a love that's unforgettable was worth losing it all. I wear a crimson halo, not a crown, not a throne, just a symbol of the places where our hearts have gone. We were angels in the beginning, now we're ghosts beneath the stars, but even heaven couldn't separate two broken, burning hearts. If this love is our salvation, if this love is our downfall, I'll keep walking through the darkness just to hear you call. With my crimson halo, I'll find you through it all. No wings, no heaven, no waves, no heaven, only crest. Crimson halo comes in halo. Tonight we're not saying goodbye to each other. We're saying goodbye to who we used to be. Black roses in our hair. Love we couldn't say. We arrived dressed in black like strangers, standing underneath the cathedral lights. No tears falling from our faces, just two shadows saying our last goodbye. The candles burn beside the memories, photographs we couldn't throw away. Every promise we made in the beginning was a ghost we had to lay to rest today. The room was filled with quiet echoes of every word we couldn't take back. All the moments we let pride destroy, all the love we buried under cracks. You looked at me across the silence like you were searching for the past, but we both knew the person standing here was someone we could never bring back. And they say love dies slowly, but ours disappeared overnight. Killed by all the things we didn't say, killed by all the endless fights. This is our black tie funeral for the hearts we used to hold. Black roses on the memories that we never could let go. Tonight we bury forever inside a beautiful goodbye. We pretend that it was peaceful, but we both know how it died. No angels, no forgiveness, no reason left to stay. Just two people mourning the love we threw away. This is our black tie funeral, the end of you and I. I remember when you wore white roses, when you promised you would never leave. Funny how the same hands holding flowers are the hands that set us free. We were young and full of fire, thinking love could never fade. But even the strongest castles crumble when they're built on things we couldn't say. You blame me for the distance, I blame you for the pain. We were both holding the weapon, but we refused to take the blame. Now the coffin holds our letters, all the dreams we couldn't say. A lifetime full of memories that we're too proud to chase. Maybe we were not enemies, maybe we were just afraid. Two broken hearts pretending that leaving was the easier way. This is our black tie funeral for the hearts we used to hold. Black roses on the memories that we never could let go. Tonight we bury forever inside a beautiful goodbye. We pretend that it was peaceful, but we both know how it died. No angels, no forgiveness, no reason left to stay. Just two people mourning in love we threw away. This is our black tie funeral, the end of you and I. If I could rewrite the ending, would we still make the same mistakes? Would we choose a little kindness before everything became too late? But the candles are burning lower and the church is getting cold. Some stories are meant to continue, some hearts are meant to hold. So I leave your name behind me like a flower on a grave. Not because I stopped loving you, but because I learned to walk away. This is our black tie funeral, the final chapter of our story. Black roses in the darkness for a love that once was glory. Tonight we bury forever, but I won't forget your light. You were my greatest heartbreak and my most beautiful goodbye. No hatred, no revenge, no reason left to fight. Just two souls accepting that we lost our paradise. This is our black tie funeral, where our love says goodbye. The candles fade, the roses fall. The room goes quiet and we let go. Black tie funeral. I don't know your name, but I know the way you disappear. Under a paper moon. I always find you. I was sleeping in a city full of strangers, neon shadows dancing on my bedroom wall. You were somewhere underneath another skyline, waiting for a dream that neither of us could call. I never saw your face in the daylight, never heard your voice outside the dark. But every time the midnight opened slowly, you were standing there beside my heart. We built a world where the clock stopped turning, where the stars forgot to fade away. Two lonely souls from different oceans, finding each other in a place we couldn't stay. And I know when the morning comes, you'll disappear with the sun. But I keep chasing the moonlight just to find where we begun. We are paper moon lovers, holding on to something fragile, dancing where the sky falls down, in a world nobody knows about. If tomorrow breaks the illusion, if the dream turns into dust, I'll still remember your heartbeat like a song inside my blood. Be a paper moon lovers, two lost hearts across the universe. Even if we wake told me that you live with a broken heart, a house full of memories you couldn't erase. I told you I was running from my own ghost, looking for somewhere I could feel safe. Every night we painted new constellations with the secrets we were scared to say. You showed me pieces of your hidden darkness, and I loved you anyway. But the moon started losing its color, the stars began falling from the sky, like a warning from a world beyond us that our little paradise couldn't survive. So hold me before the sunrise, before the dream starts fading away. I don't need forever, I just need one more night with you to stay. We are paper moon lovers, holding on to something fragile, dancing where the sky falls down, in a world nobody knows about. If tomorrow breaks the illusion, if the dream turns into dust, I'll still remember your heartbeat, like a song inside my blood. Maybe somewhere in another lifetime, there's a place where we don't have to hide, where the moon is made of silver and you never leave my side. But if this is all we were given, a beautiful lie in the dark, I'll carry your name through forever, like a flame inside my heart. We are paper moon lovers, written in the pages of a dream. Even when the night is over, you will always be a part of me. If the stars forget our story, if the universe moves on, I'll still look into the midnight, waiting for your light to come home. We are paper moon lovers, forever caught between the worlds. I will meet you when I'm sleeping, where our paper moon still burns. Different cities, different lives, same dream, same moon. Ooh, I'll find you again under the paper moon. Under the paper every night at the same time, the radio comes alive, and somehow I hear you again. Through the static, through the silence. It was 2 a.m. when I heard your voice again, coming through the speakers in my room. A broken signal from a distant station, a melody I thought I lost with you. I turned the dial through empty frequencies, chasing a sound I couldn't explain. Every little crackle in the darkness sounded like you were saying my name. The city outside was sleeping quietly, moonlight falling on the floor, but I was standing in the shadows, waiting for a voice I couldn't ignore. memory, maybe it's a ghost. Maybe it's the universe reminding me the most that some hearts never disappear, even when they leave. Some voices keep on calling from places we can see. I hear your voice in the static like a whisper from another life. Through the broken radio waves, you're still keeping me alive. Are you somewhere in the distance? Are you lost between the stars? Or am I just holding on to echoes of the way you touch my heart? I hear your voice in the static every midnight, every room. And I don't know if you're a ghost or just a memory of you. I still remember your old accordions, the songs you used to sing to me. The way you laughed when the world was heavy, the way you made it easier to breathe. Now the radio keeps on searching for a frequency that feels like home, a signal from a different timeline where I never had to let you go. Sometimes I swear you're right beside me. Sometimes I feel you in the air, like a shadow bouncing through the doorway, like a dream that's almost there. I keep the lights on in the hallway, just in case you find your way, even if it's only for a moment, even if you cannot stay. Maybe I'm imagining the words I think I hear. Maybe I'm just missing you after all these years. But if love can cross an ocean, if memories survive, maybe through the silence you found a way to arrive. I hear your voice in the static like a whisper from another life. Through the broken radio waves, you're still keeping me alive. Are you somewhere in the distance? Are you lost between the stars? Or am I just holding on to echoes of the way you touch my heart? I hear your voice in the static every midnight, every room. And I don't know if you're a ghost or just a memory of you. If you're really out there somewhere, if you can hear me tonight, know that I never stop searching for the sound of your light. And if this is only my imagination, a story my lonely heart made, I'll still thank the darkness for bringing you back my way. I hear your voice in the static, but I don't need to know the truth. If the universe is speaking, maybe it's speaking through you. Every frequency is fading, every signal disappears, but I keep listening forever just to know that you were here. I hear your voice in the static when the whole world falls asleep, a ghost inside the radio, a memory I choose to keep. Same station, same voice. Through the static, I still hear you. Ooh. I still hear you. The clock was almost 12. The train was waiting, and I was waiting for you to stay. Ooh, empty platform, midnight echoes. One moment changed everything. I remember the night at the old station, cold air falling through the city lights. You were standing there with a suitcase, trying not to cry under the signs. The ticket was inside your jacket. My words were trapped behind my pride. We both knew one simple sentence could have changed the rest of our lives. The train was calling from the distance, a sound I still hear in my dreams. You looked at me like you were hoping I would ask you not to leave. But I let the silence answer, I let the moment pass us by. Sometimes losing someone forever starts with one goodbye. On the last train after midnight, you disappeared into the rain. I watched the lights become smaller while I whispered your name. We were one kiss away from forever, one word away from staying alive. But I stood there frozen in the moment, and you walked out of my life. Now every station feels like you, every platform knows my pain. I keep searching through the echoes of the last train after midnight again. Years have passed since that December, but some memories never leave. Every time I hear a train arriving, for a second I still believe. I wonder where you are right now, if you ever think of me, if you remember that empty station, or the person I used to be. I found your name in old messages, words we never got to send. 1,000 unfinished conversations from a love that couldn't end. Maybe fate was written differently, maybe we were meant to fall apart. Maybe some people are only given one chance to reach your heart. And I still see you in the window of every passing train, a shadow from a different lifetime, a love I couldn't save. On the last train after midnight, you disappeared into the rain. I watched the lights become smaller while I whisper your name. We were one kiss away from forever, one word away from staying alive. But I stood there frozen in the moment, and you walked out of my life. Now every station feels like you, every platform knows my pain. I keep searching through the echoes of the last train after midnight again. If I could return to that moment, would I finally hold your hand? Would I run beside that train and become the person I should have been? But the past is just a station where nobody waits forever. Some trains only come once, and some loves disappear with the weather. On the last train after midnight, I lost the future we could have known. A suitcase full of memories and a heart that came back alone. We were one kiss away from forever, 1 second away from goodbye. Now I spend my nights chasing shadows of the love I left behind. Every station feels like you, every departure feels the same. I still hear your footsteps fading when the last train leaves again. Midnight, empty platform, one missed train, one lifetime of wondering. The last train after midnight. I can still see you, but I can't reach you anymore. I used to love. We used to talk until the sunrise, like the night was never gonna end. Now we sit in the same room, but feel like strangers again. Your coffee's getting cold beside you. My words are stuck behind my teeth. Every little fight leaves another shadow, another reason you can't see me. There's a picture on the table of the people we used to be. Two hearts burning like a wildfire before the ashes covered everything. I watched the smoke rise slowly from the places we destroyed, trying to find the love we lost inside the silence we avoided. And maybe we're not broken, maybe we're just lost, trying to hold together something already gone. But every time I let you go, something pulls me back again, like a ghost inside the memories of who we used to be back then. There's smoke between us, I can see your eyes, but I can't get through. 1,000 words we never said are filling up this empty room. There's smoke between us, every promise turning into ash. We're holding on to yesterday while watching tomorrow collapse. If love is a fire, why are we afraid of the flame? Why do we keep standing here, calling strangers by our name? There's smoke between us, I still see you. I remember your hands in mine, before we learned how to let go, before every conversation turned into a battlefield of ghosts. You said I change with the seasons, I said you stopped letting me in. Maybe we both built the walls and forgot where they. The lights keep fading in the hallway, the room feels colder every night. I still leave the door unlocked just in case you come back inside. But love doesn't disappear loudly, sometimes it leaves without a sound, like smoke escaping through the window before you notice it's gone now. And maybe we're just echoes of a song we used to know. Two voices in the darkness, trying not to let it go. There's smoke between us, I can see your eyes, but I can't get through. 1,000 words we never said are filling up this empty room. There's smoke between us, every promise turning into ash. We're holding on to yesterday while watching tomorrow collapse. If love is a fire, why are we afraid of the flame? Why do we keep standing here, calling strangers by our name? There's smoke between us, but I still see you. Maybe someday the air clears, maybe someday we breathe again. Maybe the ashes become flowers, maybe we find our way back then. But tonight I'm standing here with your shadow on the wall, trying to remember if we loved too much or if we lost it all. There's smoke between us, but I still feel you in the dark, even through the distance, even through the broken part. There's smoke between us, but I'm searching through the haze for the version of us that never walk away. If love is a fire, still see you. Empty room, empty room, fading lights, too hard, lost in the smoke. Smoke between us, smoke between us. Love the person you showed me, but I never knew who was standing behind the glass. Ooh, silver light, broken reflections. Ooh, was it love or an illusion? I met you in a room full of shadows, when nobody had to tell the truth. You showed me all the colors I wanted, and I painted my world around you. You became my perfect reflection, the answer to everything I lacked. I became the dream you were chasing, a picture you never looked past. We were two hearts made of mirrors, holding on to something we created. Every kiss felt like forever, every lie was beautifully painted. I memorized the way you smiled, you memorized the words I said, but somewhere between the reflections we forgot who we were instead. And the glass started shaking when the truth came through. All the pieces were falling, and I saw the real you. Yeah, mirror hearts falling for the images we made. Two perfect strangers dancing inside a beautiful mistake. You saw what you wanted, I hid what you couldn't love. We were chasing reflections instead of who we really were. Now the glass is broken and the shadows finally show the people underneath that we never got to know. We had mirror hearts, but they were never made of gold. I found your secrets in the silence, the parts of you you kept away, the scars behind your perfect picture, the fears behind the words you never said. You found the cracks inside my armor, the moments I pretended I was fine. You realized I wasn't your angel, and I realized you weren't mine. We built a castle out of illusions, with a foundation made of dreams, but every wall was just a reflection of the people we wanted to be. Now every photo feels like a stranger, every memory feels unclear. Was I loving your true heartbeat, or just the version that appeared? And the glass kept breaking, piece by piece on the floor. We couldn't find each other behind the mask anymore. We had mirror hearts falling for the images we made. Two perfect strangers dancing inside a beautiful mistake. You saw what you wanted, I hid what you couldn't love. We were chasing reflections instead of who we really were. Now the glass is broken and the shadows finally show the people underneath that we never got to know. We had mirror hearts, but they were never made of gold. Maybe in another lifetime we meet without disguise. No painted faces, no beautiful lies. Maybe we would have loved each other, not the dreams we created, not the perfect reflections that slowly separated. But tonight I walk away from the person in the glass, because love in a memory won't bring the future back. We had mirror hearts and we shattered in the rain. All the beautiful illusions couldn't hide the pain. You were never my savior, I was never your perfect one. We were just two lonely people trying to become someone. Now the glass is broken, but I finally see the truth. I wasn't losing you forever, I was losing who I thought you knew. We had mirror hearts and now we're finally free. Silver light, empty room, two reflections faded, two hearts moving on. Ooh, mirror hearts, mirror 7 floors above the city lights. There's a door that still remembers us. Room 707, where we become strangers again. I saw your shadow in the elevator mirror. Same black dress, same tired eyes. You look like someone I used to know, from a life we had to leave behind. Outside the city kept on moving, cars were burning through the rain, but inside those 4 walls we were frozen, like nothing ever had to change. You still knew the hidden place for the key, the one behind the old flower frame. Used to whisper my name like a secret, like we were never the ones to blame. Every year on the same December night, we returned to where we lost our way. 2 different worlds waiting outside, but the room makes us forget their names. And I know when the morning comes, you'll walk away like you always do. But for one more night in this silence, I get to belong to you. In hotel room 707, we're ghosts living in yesterday. The city knows nothing about us. The world can't take this place away. Behind that locked door, we're more than memories, more than the promises we broke, more than the lives we chose to lead. In hotel room 707, and time never learns how to move. Every year I lose you again, every year I find you. You told me about your new apartment, the life you built without my name. I smiled like I wasn't hurting, like hearing it didn't feel the same. I showed you pictures of my new beginnings, places you've never been. But every road I took after leaving somehow led me back again. The rain was falling on the window, like tears from a different sky. We sat there counting all the reasons why we couldn't say goodbye. Maybe we were never meant forever, maybe we were only meant to burn, like a photograph inside a drawer that you hide but never throw away or return. And I know this isn't a fairy tale, no angels waiting at the door, but every time I leave your arms, I want you even more. In hotel room 707, we're ghosts living in yesterday. The city knows nothing about us. The world can't take this place away. Behind that locked door, we're more than memories, more than the promises we broke, more than the lives we chose to lead. In hotel room 707, time never learns how to move. Every year I lose you again, every year I find you. Maybe someday the key won't work, maybe someday we'll forget the floor, maybe the rain will stop falling and we won't come back anymore. But until that day arrives, until the lights finally fade, I'll keep one night in my heart where you still call my name. In hotel room 707, where the skyline touches the rain, we're 2 people pretending we're strangers while feeling everything the same. Behind that locked door, the world disappears, and for a moment we're young again, before the goodbye appears. In hotel room 727, I know I shouldn't want you to stay, but every year when midnight calls, I still take the elevator the same way. 7 floors up, one hidden key hotel room, 7 7, 3 The city is asleep, but we're still running. Ooh, under neon skies, where we tell the truth tonight. I picked you up beneath the broken streetlight. No words, just your hand finding mine. The rain was falling on the windshield slowly, like the city was giving us time. We drove past places full of memory, past the corners where we learned to lie. You said, do you ever miss the person we were before we said goodbye? The skyline was glowing like a warning, red and blue reflections in your eyes. For once we stopped pretending we were strangers. For once we let the silence die. And I know when the sun comes up, we'll become who we were before. But tonight there's nothing between us, no walls, no locked doors. Under neon lights, you told me everything, all the words you buried deep inside. Every scar, every secret, every memory, every reason you still stayed in my mind. We were two lost hearts on empty streets, chasing something we could never keep. When the morning comes, we'll disappear. But tonight you're finally here. This is our neon confession, a truth that only midnight knows. A love that lives in the shadows, and nobody else can go. You said you hated how we faded slowly, how we let our fire turn to smoke. I said I hated that I still remember every promise that we broke. We passed the places where we used to laugh, the coffee shop, the old downtown sign. Funny how a city full of millions still feels empty without you by my side. Your voice was shaking when you told me you were the one I couldn't replace it. And for a second all the broken pieces fell back into their perfect place. But the horizon started changing colors, the stars began to lose their glow, and we both knew the night was ending, taking us back to what we know. Under neon lights, you told me everything, all the words you buried deep inside. Every scar, every secret, every memory, every reason you still stayed in my mind. We were two lost hearts on empty streets, chasing something we could never keep. When the morning comes, we'll disappear. But tonight you're finally here. This is our neon confession, a truth that only midnight knows. A love that lives in the shadows, nobody else can go. Maybe we were never meant forever, maybe we were only meant to burn, like headlights fading in the distance, like a lesson we refuse to learn. If tomorrow makes us strangers again, if we go our separate ways, I'll remember how you looked at me when the city turned your tears to rain. Under neon light, we stopped pretending. For one night we were finally free. No more running, no more hiding, no more fighting what we feel. We were two lost hearts on empty streets, finding something we weren't supposed to keep. When the sunrise takes you away, I still hear what you couldn't say. This was our neon confession, a secret written across the sky, a love that only existed between midnight and goodbye. 3 a.m. The streets are empty again, but the city clock strikes midnight, the world begins again, and somehow I'm still here with you. Same moonlight, same heartbeat. Ooh, another night begins. I remember the night we first met, underneath a sky full of stars. You were standing beneath the streetlights, like a wish I made from afar. We danced while the city was sleeping, forgot about everything outside. You said, promise you won't leave me. I said, I'll stay by your side. Then the morning came without warning. The sunlight touched your face, but instead of saying goodbye, we woke up in the same place. The clock was back at midnight. The world had lost its time. And I realized forever wasn't always paradise. At first we called it magic, a dream we couldn't lose. But every endless moment started feeling like a wound, because the night never ends, and we're trapped inside the stars, living the same memories over and over in the dark. I still love you like the first time, I still need you like before, but eternity is a prison when you can't find the door. The moon keeps shining above us, the clock refuses to move, the night never ends, and I'm still here with you. We watch the same rain falling on the same empty streets, heard the same song playing from the same old melody. You stopped asking about tomorrow, I stopped looking for the sun. We became ghosts in a moment that was never meant to run. I started seeing the sadness hidden behind your eyes. You were tired of forever, even though you were by my side. We had everything we wanted, no goodbye, no pain, no end. But maybe love needs a sunrise to know where it begins. I would give you every lifetime, I would choose you every time. But even endless love can break when it runs out of time, because the night never ends, and we're trapped inside the stars, living the same memories over and over in the dark. I still love you like the first time, I still need you like before, but eternity is a prison when you can't find the door. The moon keeps shining above us, the clock refuses to move, the night never ends, and I'm still here with you. Maybe we were given forever just to learn how to let go. Maybe some beautiful moments were never meant to grow. If tomorrow finally finds us, if the sunrise breaks through, I'll let the world keep turning, even if it means losing you. Because loving you forever was never the mistake. The mistake was believing forever meant we'd stay the same. Now the night is slowly fading, I can feel the morning come after all these endless hours. Maybe we're finally done. I'll remember every second, every star we ever knew, every midnight that I spent falling back into you. If another life is waiting, if another sky turns blue, I hope the clock keeps moving and I still find my way to you. But tonight the night is ending, and I'm finally breaking through. is moving, the stars are fading. For the first time, we can say goodbye.